19 thing, the Rona 19, right? And there's one particular apartment complex in Australia that I guess a few people tested positive for it. So what they did was they locked down the whole entire complex, meaning everybody in the complex wasn't positive for it, but they locked the whole if you live there, you are on lockdown. Nothing comes in or out. No food, no water, no nothing. Whatever you already had in your house was all you were going to have while you were locked down. The police department surrounded the building and all the entrances, and nobody was allowed in or out. So if you weren't already prepared with stuff in your house, you were done. Let me play the video. I'm not sure where this video is going, but let me just play the video so y'all brothers and sisters can see what's happening in the world. Matter of fact, let me stop it 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to stop it 1 second. Hold on. I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. So I want to make sure I share the audio as well. Okay, boom, boom. There we go. Yes, now I know the audio is shared. Let's go.
Watch this important.
Listen.
First to a warning, the worst is yet to come in Victoria, where 9 towers are in coronavirus lockdown and some residents are claiming they've been left without vital supplies. Christina Hearn is at Flemington.
Oh, you missed that. This apartment complex consists of, they said, 9 towers, and the people inside the towers are saying that they are left with vital supplies. What's vital supplies? Food, water, and possibly toiletry. Why? Because this building complex was deemed a corona hotspot, so it was surrounded and nothing was allowed in or out. That's why we've been talking to y'all about preparation. Y'all think this is a joke. This is going to come here. You better believe it. Listen again.
First to a warning, the worst is yet to come in Victoria, where 9 towers are in coronavirus lockdown and some residents are claiming they've been left without vital supplies. Christina Hearn is at Flemington this morning and leads our nationwide COVID-19 coverage. Chris, how are residents reacting to this detention?
Carl, good morning. Some residents are saying that they have not received adequate food or it has been out of date. They have not received essential supplies like baby formula, nor have they received proper health care. The Victorian Premier...
You're not supposed to be waiting for the government to give you these things. You're supposed to have them already.
Has promised that each and one of these residents will have their needs met. So on top of essential supplies, no one pays rent for 2 weeks, and there will be hardship payments fast-tracked for those that get tested. This is a massive logistical operation. 9 towers, both here in Flemington and North Melbourne, more than 3,000 residents placed in hard lockdown. So what that means?
What y'all are seeing? Y'all see that? You see these police? You see these dudes in white uniforms? They surrounded the building, nobody in or out. Okay?
Is nobody in and nobody out. The first time this has been done in Australia. 500 police patrolling per shift. The police union says, like residents, they were given no warning. This detention letter was sent to residents yesterday. It outlines that they are in a detention location for the next 2 weeks. However, the Premier says it will be reviewed after 5 days.
So they've been locked in their building. Nobody asked their opinion. Nobody asked they wanted to be. Their complex was deemed a corona hotspot. It was surrounded by police, so forth and so on. Nobody in or out for 2 weeks, period. Okay? And we're seeing the so-called corona numbers surging here. Y'all don't think that's going to happen here? And guess where it's going to happen? Black neighborhood, the project, so forth and so on. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Come on.
As tensions in these towers continue to rise, there were confrontations with police yesterday.
But there's nothing in our buildings. They dump. There's nothing. Everyone's starving, bro. Not a very pleasant one for the people in there, of course, but clearly in the interests of their safety and protecting them and the rest of the community, an appropriate one.
And there is a new development with our problem-plagued hotel quarantine, with airline staff from Jetstar, Qantas and Virgin to be our frontline workers at those hotels. So that includes cabin crew, even pilots taking up the post from our poorly trained security guards. The hotel quarantine, of course, responsible for Victoria's second wave, and the Victorian Premier not ruling out putting more...
Did y'all hear that? She said Victoria's second wave. Second wave. And they're talking about a second shutdown here because of a second wave. So if their second wave is making certain apartment complexes hotspots and locking everybody in, could that happen here? I'm not prophesying to say that it is, but could it happen here? You damn skippy, it could happen here. So if you're not prepared, if you've been playing, I don't know what to tell you. Let's go.
Postcodes into lockdown, including the CBD, if cases continue to rise. Carl?
Chris, what is happening on the ground where you are right now behind you?
So as you can see, I'll just step out, you can see that there are police. So there is a large number of police. You can see also some, it's just, I think, a change of shift. But this is what confronts residents. When they look out of their window, there are these huge numbers of police and also in the foyer to make sure no one's in and no one's out. So
I'm just going to leave it there. What else is there to say? What else is there to say?